I'm on my way to Essex, to the Martini Salon in Braintree. I don't know whether it's justified or not, but my idea of Essex style is all permatanned, very high heels, very short skirts, very long hair extensions, and lots of fake eyelashes. I don't know that that's really fair. I'm about to find out.
With a value of over £15 billion, the beauty industry in the UK employs almost 1 million people. And while retail sales figures have fallen by as much as 20% in recent years, the beauty industry has remained buoyant, showing small but consistent growth. However, Martini's is a backstreet salon in financial meltdown.
Hello, Martini's. Oh, wow, how good's that?
Asti Martin opened here 4 years ago with her mother, Sandra.
Hello.
Asti cuts hair.
So do you want to lead this?
Sandra offers the latest in non-surgical facelifts.
You come and have your face done and you just feel nice.
And Asti's sister Dee Dee works part-time offering nail treatments.
Totally pampered from head to toe.
But the siblings' fiery relationship has been threatening to destabilise the business.
The girls sometimes fall out a little bit.
What, you wouldn't get upset if I was both doing
We both agree, yeah? We both agree.
We will bitch at each other, we will shout at each other.
Yes?
When Asti's stressed about work, she's quite moody and quite snappy. She's snappy.
I think with Dee Dee, it's more about a wage.
Asti wants more from me that I want to give.
Squabbling siblings is just one of the problems facing this struggling salon. Their business model has failed to deliver a profit. And despite offering top-to-toe treatments, their bottom line is far from attractive.
Every month, every day, your bank balance goes back down to nothing, really. It's just ticking by. You can't even give yourself any wages.
What do you mean, you haven't had a holiday for 3 years?
No. Devoted, and I.
Asti invested her life savings to found this family firm, and the struggle to make ends meet has taken its toll.
If we can't build up the business and make a go of it in this next 6 months, it's going to break my heart, but we're going to have to let it all go.
It's basically what Asti lives for. I know it would completely do her in, and that worries me a hell of a lot.
If the business folded, Asti would be left with nothing.
I think if I didn't carry on, I lose my dream, really. I just feel a failure, I suppose, because it's my dreams, then it's finished, isn't it?
I have just 4 months to set the Martin family straight and tease out a solution to the lacklustre performance of their salon.
Obviously, I'm the antithesis of an Essex girl. After all, I do like the natural look. But allegedly, women in this country spend over £2,000 a year on hair and beauty. If that's true, there's a lot of money in this industry, and it's a good business to be in if you're doing it right.
However, there are a dozen salons just a few minutes walk away, and over 100 within a 20-mile radius. And what's worse, Martini's is hidden down a side alley.
So, there we have the Martini's sign. It's hardly glamorous or very professional looking.
Hello, Alex, all right? Nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you.
And you too.
Hello. Hello. The rest of the family. Hello, Dee Dee.
Nice to meet you, Alex. Dee Dee.
Hi, darling.
Hello, Alex. Nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you too. OK, so the first thing I'd like to do, if it's all right with you, is have a little snoop about.
Yeah.
All right?
This small and imperfectly formed salon is set over 2 floors, an open-plan treatment area and reception on the ground floor, and upstairs a dingy 2-seater hair salon and treatment room.
That needs a bit of a hoover. Not very appealing so far. It just looks a bit of a mess.
Having spent over £15,000 on equipment, the Martini girls have gambled heavily on the kit required for a range of pricey treatments. In their situation, it's not a wise business move, putting even more pressure on them to increase turnover.
I'm not entirely sure that this is where I'd choose to have my extremely expensive facial treatment. I don't find the martini bottles amusing. I don't find all those little pictures amusing. This is a little bit nasty. It just looks pretty amateur, I think. So I suppose the first thing to do is find out from them why it's like this.
In a recession, with less money being spent, it is the best run and best presented firms that will get the business, not the shabby ones tucked out of sight.
Come on, darling.
Do you know what, Alex? Everything you're going to say, I know.
I know. That happens all the time, though, love.
But I just haven't been able to do it.
Darling, come into the salon. All this, you can see what's happening. You know, it's all done. However often you wipe it, it's always going to build.
I wiped that on Saturday, I swear. Look at the cracks in the ceiling. I'm not making excuses. Once I've been in here all day Saturday, it's me. I end up doing the whole thing after at the end of the day, and I probably don't do it.
Why don't we have a shorthand together? Take all your excuses as read.
Yeah.
And don't bother giving them to me. OK? And we're just going to find solutions.
They have to reinvent themselves and become a destination salon.
It doesn't look very professional, does it?
No.
It looks a bit like you've set up a salon in your back room.
But that will have to wait until I've addressed a few business basics.
So who does what around here? Exactly.
As in,
Do you have clearly defined role? I mean, is there one of you who's supposed to be looking after the business side of it?
No, not really, apart from Asti.
Do you have a handle on your finances? Do you know where you are? Do you know what makes money, what doesn't?
Treatments-wise, or, you know...
Overall, darling, because every treatment has an associated cost, obviously. So do you know what percentage profit you're making on every kind of treatment?
No. If we're honest, no.
That is definitely our failing. That is definitely our failing.
They have got so many fundamentals wrong that I'm struggling to know where to start. They don't cost out their treatments. The whole place is pretty dingy, dirty. There doesn't seem to be any clear leadership. There doesn't seem to be any definition of roles. God, I could pretty much cherry-pick which one of those I deal with first. So I think it's really important that they prove to me that they are at least good at what they do. Otherwise, I'm going to abandon all hope and get the hell out of here.
I need to know that the Martini girls have the skills to move the salon forward and meet the tough challenges ahead. So I've invited a team of mystery shoppers to put them to the test.
Do come in.
What I haven't told them is that they're industry experts in their fields.
Hello, I'm Sandra.
Oh, hi, Sandra. Nice to meet you.
And what are you having done today?
Their feedback will reveal exactly what I'm up against. I'm hoping that the skill level at Martini's is the one thing I won't have to worry about.
It's cold.
You're perfectly safe in my hands. I've been doing this since 1994.
What, this treatment?
Yeah.
You're not going to electrocute me?
I won't.
Tell me why you use that nipples on my nose.
basically, I'm pushing down your cuticles.
It's only just because I asked, because I've heard that cutting cuticles is not a good thing, because it makes
If
them
you
thicker.
yeah, you just got to be really careful where you cut the cuticles. Yeah, and if you
When it's so small in here, and you end up listening to other people's conversations. But if there's someone else in here, usually everyone starts chatting with each other. It's so nice.
Do you not find that sometimes people don't like that?
What I'm actually doing is I'm sending an electrical pulse into your brain. New clients, I like to do one side of the face first, so that they can actually see the comparison.
It's brave, yeah. And is that the recommended way of doing it, do you think? Certainly wasn't how I had my treatment done.
It's not really the recommended way of doing it.
Do I need to come back regularly, or what do you
well,
recommend?
it's recommended that you come back every 6 weeks to get a manicure.
And the mistress and the wife were both in there, and we was like, oh, what are we gonna do?
It's time to take a deep breath and face up to their findings. although I fear these experts may be even tougher than me.
Dee Dee, we've not been entirely honest with you. I'm actually in the beauty industry, have been in for over 30 years, but my actually background is in education. Somebody coming into a salon doing a French would probably expect it to be a little bit better than perhaps you just presented here. There's quite a few things that you did tell me that actually weren't correct in the industry, and it was a little bit back to front on some of your routine. So I think in some ways perhaps it would be to advantage to you to go back into the training again.
It's tough to hear the criticism, but better than continuing as they are.
Constructive criticism is good, I suppose. I feel a bit down now, I feel a bit shit. Didn't realise I was getting a client in, so I wasn't really prepared for it.
Dee Dee has to leave to pick up her children. It's a shame, as I wanted the family to stand united to hear what all the experts have to say.
This is not just people I've picked up off the street, obviously. This is a jury of your peers who, between them, have a wealth of experience, awards, professional qualifications. Any suggestions for how to improve, please?
There's a lot of areas that I could pick up in the salon, but certainly with the quality and the standard, that could improve.
You could go further and just have a little bit more training.
Sandra. And the little thing that did concern me is I asked you if you were running late, and then you said, oh, it don't matter because I do the same for them. And, you know, and I just thought, you need to keep it in the frame.
I think everyone is a bit too chatty here. Would you agree or disagree?
I would agree. Sometimes, yeah. Some of the conversations were perhaps not quite appropriate.
You have to keep it professional.
The discovery of inadequate skills and poor customer service is a huge disappointment. It's not a good start.
God, that was a really, really painful day. I was hoping, once I'd turned up and seen the salon, the state of it, really, that at least the skills of the operators were going to be beyond doubt. So it's been a bit of a shock to find out that there needs to be so much more training and development. We've just got to see this as a big opportunity for Martinis, and I've just got to help them make the most of themselves.
Sourcing appropriate training may just have jumped to the top of my to-do list. But my priority is tackling the finances of the company. Yesterday's admission that no one keeps an eye on the accounts was more than a little worrying.
Oh, Alex is looking at the accounts this morning. That was worrying me because I know I'm just going to get a massive telling off.
Morning.
Morning. Oh, you've got a little box.
I don't think it's even all accounts.
I was
I've
gonna
got to
say,
see what's in there.
What happened there?
I don't know, I think I got a mental problem.
Oh, God.
I tend to put things out of my way.
Does this just completely freak you out every time you look at it? Or
Well, see, I don't look at it.
Mum don't work any other way.
What I do is everything goes in there, and then when it all gets too much for me, I take it home.
It's no wonder this is all a bloody mess. I just want to be clear. I can't really work like this. I mean, it's going to do my head in completely. Whose responsibility is the rent on this place?
Well, we both pay. So that's me and my mum.
Who is Dee Dee paid by?
Me.
But then because Dee Dee does the nails and Mum buys the stuff...
So, and who pays for the stuff that
Me.
you buy? How do you get paid back for that stuff?
Hopefully in the takings.
I fear I may have just walked into a minefield. This is one of the most shambolic and confused business structures that I've ever come across. We can sort the boxes of receipts, but the problem of who's in charge could be tougher to tackle.
It's all gone out of my hands, really. Before Dee Dee was here, it was more a part of my business, but I don't want to be responsible for having to tell my sister what's right and what's wrong because we fight.
This is a situation that can't work like this, can it? Do you want to empower Asti to be the boss here?
Yes.
Well,
so
you have got to work out how you're prepared to do that, darling. You two have got to talk turkey about what Dee Dee's position is. Of course, she's your sister. But you know what? A lot of arguments will stop if she's employed by you. It's just, is this place going to survive? You know, can we make this work?
I've taken on a business with poor finance management, no clear leadership, and staff that are worryingly underskilled. If Asti ever had a vision of what the salon could be, she has clearly lost the passion and the drive that inspired it. In search of inspiration, I'm taking Asti back to her roots and the kind of vibrant salon environment where she learnt her craft. We're heading to another family business, but this one's a multi-award-winning firm, founded by Daniel Galvin 50 years ago. He has worked with some of the biggest names, including the Beatles, the Rolling Stones and Madonna. I'm hoping that Daniel's infectious and undying enthusiasm for his craft will give the girls the boost they'll need to better their business.
There's so many things that I would have to say philosophies, like when a client comes in today, you know, I'd like her hair to be better than last time, but hopefully not as good as next time.
Yeah.
We're always striving for excellence. The other thing is perfection is a journey, not a destination. We're always learning.
Very interesting. He's clearly still immensely passionate about what he does. And it's interesting that that professional development can happen at any time in your life.
Daniel's team have agreed to let the Martini girls loose in their esteemed establishment.
So, are we going to divide and conquer with them?
I think we are.
Dee Dee's been offered nail training. Sandra's checking out reception. And I've asked Daniel's son James to put Asti through her paces.
However you would approach this, whatever service you would deliver,
Right.
I kind of want you to do that.
Okay, so, now you probably don't want to hear it. I mean, you've got a few splits all the way up, so that's going to be difficult. Where they're losing their colour as well, aren't they? Because you straighten your hair a lot. Don't. But, I mean, I would really want to cut probably about this much off the front.
I've noticed a couple of times now, Madam here
He's wiping
has picked
her, yeah.
up the towel and she's
Yeah.
wiping her own hair. That's going to go through to her clothes.
My biggest fear is that James will feel Asti has slipped beyond the point of no return.
Thank you, Daisy. Thanks so much.
Right, so, come on, give us the debrief.
You know, with some of your consultation, I just do think the whole approach sometimes with the client it's just, especially in this day and age right now, and we're charging the prices we charge, and the economy is the way it is right now, it's almost like we've got to go out of our way that little bit extra to make that client feel special, to make her feel nurtured and to feel comfortable.
How was that haircut? Tell me.
That haircut could have been cleaner. Because you're the only hairdresser really in your salon, you kind of don't really sort of see what other hairdressers are doing, you're kind of missing out on that.
Yeah.
Education is so important.
So one of the things we've got to do is get some more training in.
I'd love more
Absolutely.
training.
Wasn't it lovely to hear Daniel today say, I'm always learning, I'll never stop learning?
definitely.
I mean, if he can bloody say that, I mean,
Yeah.
there's no shame in it.
I would do that every day of my life if I could, you know, and it's made me, my passion for hair, being up here and seeing everything, I lost it. I know I've lost it.
You haven't lost it, Ashley. It's still there.
You know what, darling?
The person that it used to be is here in the salon watching everyone, and I've just been bogged down with the shit of everything. Every day I feel like my dream is moving further and further away, and I'm not prepared to give up yet.
That emotion and passion is the glimmer of hope that I've been waiting for. It could be the one thing that pulls the business out of the doldrums.
So you guys have got a lot to do. You guys need to talk about the structure of how Martini's works, the management structure. The salon has got to be cleaned from top to toe. You have to kind of admit that there's a big problem here. This is not something that's going to go away. It's not something that's going to get better without you committing to making a difference.
Passion alone won't keep the salon afloat. The whole business needs to be revitalised. I have big plans for the interior, but until I send in the experts to look at the layout, a spruce up will have to do.
Oh, look at this.
You know, let's lift it.
Oh, it makes you realise how dirty that carpet was. We got some space. We got some space. Oh my God! at that.
I've also asked Asti and her mum to polish up their act when it comes to the business basics.
That's how much I charge.
Because what I was working out is how much it costs to open the door in the morning.
Well, I've written it all down.
Oh no, I just wanted an end of line cost. Just how much it costs you per month. No, don't get that.
No, not really.
Because that is all.
She does get frustrated with me. At times I find it quite upsetting. It can get to me. And I suppose that's where working with family comes in. Because I'm her mum, she can actually take it out on me. Not that, because that's the mouth. It's playing off my cases.
This is yet more evidence that the only way this business can move forward is if Asti steps up and takes control.
I've got this dream that's inside me that I want to fulfil. If I lost the business, I'd just feel so responsible. My mum wouldn't have a job. My sister wouldn't have a job. I can't let it go until I can see it happening.
But to do that, Asti must tackle her sister's apparent lack of commitment.
I know that Dee Dee just wants to work and do her couple of days. I know you do, don't you? You just want to do your few days. I know you want to be a part of it, but at the end of the day, you've got other pressures and other things going on in your life.
I can't have any more stresses in my life. It's hard enough looking after two girls. I just want a job that I'm gonna just to earn myself some pocket money.
And I said that I needed someone that was a bit more into, you know, that could give me more time and more dedication. And then it was like, you know, but it'll be all right, it'll be all right.
This is your dream.
But what come of
and
it?
We're working here, and that's it. You want. This is your life. This ain't out. It's not my life. Yes. Fine. That's it. That's how you end things. We've both agreed.
All right, you carrying on?
It's fine. You won't see it, will you? Just be quiet. Ashley, what are you walking away for?
She just basically grilled me.
Yeah, but that's just Dee Dee, isn't it?
I know, but Mum, I can't work with someone like that. I love my nieces, but I do think that if Dee Dee didn't have children and she was 100% with me in this, I do think we would work really, really well together. But when we don't see eye to eye, we clash. We're like magnets, really. We either bond or we repel.
If it started causing a big problem about my children and I need to work more, but I've not gone home to look after the kids and all that, I'll just be like, I just won't do it anymore. That'll be it then. That'll be my last week, then I just won't do it no more, find somebody else, because that's the way it makes me feel sometimes.
No one blames Dee Dee for putting her children first, but she's not in a unique position. Almost half the UK's female workforce are working mums. It's hard, but where there's a will, there's a way. I just need to motivate her.
It's been quite a few weeks since I was last at Martini's, which should have been plenty of time for Dee Dee, Asti and Sandra to get on with all the homework I left them. Hello!
Hello!
Oh, thanks, darling. This looks fantastic. I mean, honestly, looks a lot more professional. So good.
Salon spotless, I have a bit of a bombshell to drop. To try and get Dee Dee to re-engage with the business, I've entered her into the nail industry's most hotly contested competition.
I have entered you into the Nail Olympics.
Well, after I've done some training. Oh, that's all right.
You do that to me. Don't be scared. I'm not trying to make you look silly, but I just think it's always nice to have a goal to do something for. Yeah?
Yep, lovely, thank you.
Dee Dee will have to learn impressive new skills for the competition, which she'll be able to bring into the salon to boost her income and confidence. I just hope she can take the pressure. I can now turn my attention to the rest of the family. The Martini girls were criticised by my secret shoppers for taking too long over treatments.
I get frustrated with it sometimes when I know there's somebody else waiting downstairs and Asti's fluffing about with this woman that should have been gone like 20 minutes ago.
Do you like a little bit fringed down? Yeah. It might take me another 20 minutes, but I will take that extra 20 minutes. Is that good? Thank you very much.
You are actually all very chatty, very great with your customers, and unfortunately that isn't brilliant for your bottom line. Once again, it is really, I think, all about efficiency, making the best use of your skills available and making sure every hour counts.
This is so crucial to the salon's success that I need to ensure that the Martini girls acquire the skills they need to offer speedy, top-flight customer service.
Please, can I introduce you to Asti, Didi and Sandra?
Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Fashion Atlantic. My name's Lisa.
Hello, Lisa.
Hello there.
Hello, Lisa.
I've decided to bring the ladies from Martini's here because to move their business forward, I think it's really important that they learn to offer truly efficient service and also how to engage with their customer appropriately. Both are skills which this company has in spades. Lovely. Great.
Virgin Atlantic has given us unprecedented access to their state-of-the-art training centre. They spent millions building this world-class facility where they prepare their staff to face the public.
So, now they are suitably attired, I'm handing them over to you for training.
OK, what we're going to do is a drink service. I'm going to have 2 of you on the cart, 1 at each end, and we've got some customers lined up in the cabin there, and you're going to serve them drink.
We've been talking a lot about efficiency and how to offer customer service at the same time as being efficient. Is there a kind of time?
Yeah, normally there'd be about 20 minutes to serve over 300 customers, but today's activity, we've got 90 seconds to serve 4 customers.
Okay, right.
And away you go.
Hello. Hello.
To add to the challenge, the stewardesses have been asked to try and distract the Martini girls from their task.
Yeah, complimentary cocktail.
Should I ice with that?
Choice of
Get you
orange or apple
Have you been
juice.
to Barbados before? We have. This is our. This is my second flight to Barbados, actually.
Where do you go? Night time?
Everything's complimentary.
I often stay in the hotel, actually. We stay in various hotels, really, yes. Excuse me, I just poured out the wrong juice.
That lady's taken Dee Dee's attention such a lot. It's quite hard for her to actually concentrate on serving. And also, it's where do you cut the kind of conversation to serve somebody else.
OK, that's 10 minutes. So it took about 8 minutes in total.
Didi and Sandra may have utterly failed to stick to the schedule, but now it's time to up the ante for Asti, the Martini girl who has consistently failed to deliver on time.
OK, well, as we've got an extra 2 customers, I'm going to give you some extra time. So now you've got 2 minutes to serve the cabin.
2 minutes.
Off you go.
The challenge is all about focusing on the task at hand, and Asti until now has shown that she is all too easily distracted.
Sorry.
Orange juice.
I said, do you have any
we've also got
stirrers
a welcome cocktail.
I'll just have another.
Her focus may have improved, but now she's forgotten she's working in a team.
Have you been to Barbados before?
I have, yeah, I've been to Barbados. It's a lovely place. Is it your first time?
Yeah. Where do you go of a night time? Where do
Do you know what? I just love to relax.
And once I finish serving the other people, I'll come back. Okay, enjoy your
back to
flight.
England and then off to Jamaica probably. You okay, Phoebe? Thank you.
OK, so do you want...
Well done, timing-wise, just slightly over 8 minutes.
Oh my
Not quite 8, but you did have an extra 2 customers, so actually you did the same amount of time as you did earlier.
We know that you're in a completely different business, but it's just that I think some customer service skills are translatable across every business that I ever see. Basically, you know that you're on this time schedule, and I think that's the point, isn't it? That you have to be somehow respond appropriately, whatever the occasion.
I didn't get my stirrers. Because I was saying to her, I was trying to say discreetly, can you get me some stirrers?
Yeah, I know, but I was in the middle of conversation.
Before we leave, I've lined up some more advice for the girls from the most famous entrepreneur in the country.
So, can I ask you, Richard, do you think that there are any universal truths about how to ensure a customer-facing service business succeeds?
I mean, obviously, you have to think, what is a business? A business is trying to make a real difference to other people's lives. And if you're going to stand out from the crowd, you just got to be the best in town. So if you're an airline, you've got to be the best, the best airline in town. If you're a beauty parlour, you must be the best beauty parlour, and you must have giving people a real reason to want to come and use your services.
How important do you think excellent customer service is to the success of your business?
Excellent customer service is really almost all there is. I mean, but you need to give your staff tools so that they can do a great job.
And we've enjoyed every minute of being here. It's been so useful. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And it's an absolute pleasure to talk to you.
Give the street a kiss.
Thank you very much for your time, Richard. That's fantastic.
Bye. Pleasure.
Bye. Bye.
That was something, wasn't it?
I'm totally starstruck.
I'm just blown away that we've just spoken to Richard Branson. I'm starstruck.
I have found today incredibly useful and rewarding. It just proves to the girls that whether you're a small independent business or a multinational company that's won lots of awards, you need to concentrate on the basics and the bigger picture will look after itself.
The Martini girls may have scraped through their time challenges on a wing and a prayer, but they have at least proved they can be charming. Only time will tell if they can become more efficient. When I first arrived at Martini's, no one had overall control and Dee wasn't answerable to anyone. Finally, in my absence, Asti is following my suggestion and trying to take the lead, putting herself in charge of the salon and her sister Dee. She also wants Mum Sandra to step back and only have responsibility for her own treatments. But it isn't going down well.
What we were talking about is then you just reducing your rent so that you just pay for your room, isn't it?
I don't want to be made to feel like I'm just a part-time worker that comes in and does the casing machine.
That's great, but if you don't want responsibility, I'm not going to make you feel like that, but then you have to be careful sometimes. You do have to step back sometimes then, don't you? If I'm doing something or I'm saying something to somebody, then, and this is what I'm trying to put across, then you can't undermine that, can you?
No, and I won't.
Yeah.
End of it. No more.
Sandra may be struggling to release her grip, but I think the reshuffle is crucial to the business, especially as I'm about to introduce new business strategies.
So what I'd like us to do now is to do a kind of running survey.
Okay.
Yeah?
Now more than ever, people are looking for value for money. I have a plan to offer that without giving away the profits. I want the Martini girls to start offering packaged treatments. The bigger the package, the better the discount. But first, it's essential to know the market.
So use all your charm, please. Go, go, go.
Packaged treatments are an extremely efficient way of maximising the profit from every customer. Though prices are reduced, so too is the time it takes to deliver the product.
Would you pay more money for extra treatments? So say if you came in to get your eyebrows just threaded, would you then pay more money to get them tinted?
Yeah.
Do you think that's really good to have lots of things?
Good, yeah, because at the end of the day, once they get to know you doing their hair, they're probably likely to do the rest of their stuff.
Do you have hair done, nails done, or beauty treatments done more often? Okay, so that's waxing. Do you get your nails done at all?
Yeah.
It'd be good if they did like a beauty package.
If you're going to get a hair massage with a manicure, if you're going to get a leg massage with a pedicure, I think people are going to go for it.
With packaged treatments receiving universal support, it's time to find out if Braintree is ready to embrace another concept that has been swelling the coffers of the nation's most savvy salons.
I've had this idea that maybe people would pay some to come to a pamper party or something at Salon, and you could come with some mates and do it together.
Like a girls' pamper evening?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'd be up for that.
Would it be the kind of thing that you with a group of friends, for example, 6 or 7 of you might go and do?
I do think it could work, yeah.
Do you think you'd get once in a while, 2 or 3 friends or 4 or 5 of you would decide to do it as a girls' night out?
We would, yeah.
As well, that's why I suggested
There isn't anything around here that caters for that sort of thing at all now.
I asked everybody about pamper parties, and there was a very, very positive response about them. I think key to this is getting the offer right and getting the pricing structure right. Hair, nails and a glass of wine for a certain price.
Yeah.
All right, so I think that was really positive. We are going to major on packages and on pampering.
Right, okay.
So that is going to be the next focus of our attention. Okay? Okay. Good? Yeah.
And by the time I return to Essex, I want them to have worked out the price structure for the packages and pamper nights, so they're ready to launch them on the beauties of Braintree. In my absence, Asti springs into action.
So now I have a place for these. And my accountant, a letter from the accountant.
No more plastic crates full of receipts at Martini's.
Progress.
And she's also commissioned a flyer to promote the pamper parties.
Okay, I think I prefer V2, yeah.
We're organising pamper parties.
Basically, it's a new concept that we're trying to sell.
I've also done my part to help move things along. I've lined up the very best training courses for both the girls. Asti's is with Vidal Sassoon, the company credited with revolutionising hair training in the UK. And Dee Dee is preparing for her Olympic challenge with some tip-top training at the Essex Nail Academy.
Got a lot to learn, a long way to go, but I'm learning already, you know.
Being here today has made me see how important training is. I haven't got to make big changes. It's not like I did it and they went, oh my God, what have you done? You're too messy, that's all over the place.
Line looks good. Already.
If I could learn every day, that would be fantastic. Cheekbones, really nice jawline. Well done.
Now that the girls' skill levels are on the up, it's time to put my pamper party plan to the test. It should help make their hidden backstreet salon much more of a destination. But just as the Martini girls seem to be making progress, I received news that Dee Dee has pulled out of the event. The timing couldn't be worse, and it's not the first time that she's had to pull out due to family commitments. In any other business, flaky staff would be put on a warning, but in family firms, it's an issue that's infinitely harder to address.
I think the problem really is that if she's only going to do a couple of days a week anyway, if she can't then do them, it's...
I know, and this, I do feel like I am a bit upset, like, here as well, because I do feel like maybe the training's been wasted on Dee Dee. You know, I think if anything happened, I would still come to work. Try not to let people down, but I know she can't, but this is the thing, I need reliable people. I do, Mum.
I want Martini's to work, and I think it's going to be really good, but I don't want to be too involved with it, because I've got other commitments, and I worry that Asti wants too much from me.
There's two issues here. When I came here, I think we talked about this as a family business, didn't we? And it's become more and more apparent that it isn't really. It's really Asti's business, isn't it? And therefore, unfortunately, the pleasures and the pains of it really fall upon your shoulders. However, it is nice to have your mum and your sister. But I do think that you're going to have to toughen up on your staffing, because you can't have 2 days of someone when you're not ever quite sure if they're going to be able to make it in.
Yeah, I know.
For now, though, it's up to Asti and Sandra to try and salvage the day. And they'll need to have their wits about them. Offering 10 guests 3 treatments within a 2.5-hour window is going to require some very careful planning.
20 minutes, 20 minutes, 20 minutes, 20 minutes. Everything's got to turn around in 20 minutes, yeah? So your facials, Mum, 20 minutes.
Get this right, and the pamper parties have the potential to deliver a huge boost to profits. Get it wrong, and they risk losing not just the cash, but also customer confidence, something that it's almost impossible to restore.
Just remember, clock watching is really going to be key. We can't overshoot our marks. It is 20 minutes.
Don't worry if you go a little few minutes over doing hair, because if they're coming to me next...
Well, I know, darling, but if she's late, then the next person coming to her is late.
Yeah, there's that.
I can't say that I'm brimming with confidence, but they have at least found someone to cover for Dee Dee.
We've got our technician for the nails, so we're sorted.
But what is impressive is Asti's ingenious plan for the new packaged treatments for their day-to-day clients. This is a really clever idea. So try our cocktail of treatments. And she's got a straight shot, that's 1 treatment, full price. Double on the rocks is 2 treatments with 10% off. With an added twist and a shake, 3 treatments with 20% off. And a full-on martini cocktail, 4 treats with 30% off. I think that's a really good idea. It's something I've never seen before. And it goes with the name. It's funny and quirky, and I think it will really capture people's imaginations.
Right, should we get going then? Let's get started.
The clients arrive promptly on the hour. Let's just hope Asti and Sandra can also deliver on time.
Hello, ladies. So it's going to be 5 people being treated at once and then 5 people kind of just chit-chatting. Sound good? Yes. Lovely. So make yourself comfortable.
Okay, so first of all, we'll lift your eyebrows, okay? You will actually feel a knocking on the top of your head.
Okay, so you're going to have a taste of facial, lash and GHD. So do you want to do hair first? I can't do now, so you're going to have to wait now.
But the pressure builds with every minute that passes, and the cracks begin to show on the very first rotation.
Yeah, what are you doing, darling, next?
10 clients having 3 20-minute treatments each means providing 30 separate treatments in just a 2.5-hour window. No small feat. Have you had anything done yet? Have you had anything done yet?
Yeah. OK, darling, you're done?
Although it may be little more than organised chaos, the clients are definitely enjoying the event.
It's great. I'm having my eyebrows done as well as having my feet done at the same time. It's lovely. Proper being pampered.
Asti, darling.
OK, so we're going to move around to our next treatment.
With a few prompts and the odd poke,
So if you jump in cases, see?
Asti does seem to be getting on top of things.
Strip lash and GHD curls and then upstairs for the pasty facial. Yeah, we're done. Lovely.
Despite a shaky start, Asti is stepping up to the challenge.
Super, so you're all finished then?
She's taken control and remarkably, everything seems to be running to time.
Lovely. And then you're all finished?
It all seems to be going incredibly well. I think I can leave Asti to it.
It's all quite tranquil in here, isn't it? It's good. They've all got a good deal and, yeah, I've actually made some money for once.
By sticking to a schedule and making some much-needed cash, the Martini girls have proved to me and themselves that the Pamper Party concept is a goer. Even without poor Dee. The atmosphere in here was quite calm. It was very professional, but incredibly friendly. It feels to me as if you've got the fact that everyone else can be having a hilarious time, but you guys have got to stay quite professional. I was really happy to see that happening. It made me incredibly proud of you all.
Thank you.
And it made me feel like Martini's has grown up. Martinis may finally be coming of age, but the lousy layout and dodgy decor have to fit their new aspirations and make the place a go-to destination. I've sent in one of the country's top retail space designers to give the salon a much-needed makeover. This feels like a turning point. The girls have been training hard, the new business concepts are ready to roll out, and confidence is high. It's time to start making some noise about the new and improved Martinis. And to promote the salon, I've secured a photo shoot for Asti with the country's leading hair magazine.
They sent me pictures of the models that I'm using, so I've come with some ideas. So I'm just worried if they don't like my ideas, really.
This is Asti and Dee. An inspiration to people looking for new hairstyles, a spread in Your Hair magazine could give the salon a huge boost in kudos and exposure. If Asti can stick to the schedule and make the grade.
We need to really keep on top of things now because she still needs quite a lot of work done to her hair and it's 2:15.
Quick! Oh, wow. It's lovely to see the dress and then the hair's going to go with it now. It's going to...
Stop talking, get working.
OK, quick. I know I'm trying to be quick, but it's taken us all day to do one model and I've still got the 2 models to do now and it's 2:15. OK, bloody hell.
Dee may have had to prioritise her children on the day of the Pamper Party, but she has turned up to support her sister on this important day.
Have a look. Any more clips, but don't take them out. Yeah, I think we're all out. Yeah, we're out.
Good.
Stop. I'm going in.
The styles Asti creates could set the tone for the magazine's spring edition.
Leave it be.
And will certainly be a valuable asset to the newly refurbished salon. I'm impressed with Asti. She's risen to the challenge, producing 3 stunning stars that can be used to promote the salon and show off her talents. After her no-show at the crucial first pamper party, I've been worried that Dee Dee's heart wasn't really in the business.
10 minutes before the competition.
So I'm relieved and delighted to see that she's turned up to face her biggest challenge yet.
Where's my bloody water gone?
Entering the nail industry's most creative and hotly contested competition, the Nailympics.
But this has been a bit nerve-wracking having to do this competition. I'm not expecting to win. I don't want to come last.
It is going to be quite fierce.
Yeah.
But take it as a training exercise.
Yeah.
OK, so don't worry about it.
Though things are looking up for Martinis, the one thing I still want to nail is getting Dee Dee to connect to the business. My hope was always that giving Dee Dee new skills and a taste of success would reinvigorate her passion for the business, and she's about to put my theory to the test.
For 2.5 hours, the competition starts now. Good luck, everybody.
With just 2.5 hours to build, paint and sculpt a set of immaculate nails, the competition is a test of skill and nerve.
Listen, if you do that again, you will be disqualified. Do you understand?
I'm going to put the red on this hand soon. I'm just prepping these nails to put the red on so they have time to dry, and then I'm going to put the white tips on the other side after. I'll just be right doing it.
It's hard to overstate the pressure I placed on Dee Dee by thrusting her onto this international stage.
I'm just not looking at everybody else, I'm just getting on with it.
I don't expect her to win any prizes in such elite company. It's all about boosting her confidence and in the process helping her to re-engage with the business and her sister.
Because she hasn't looked at us yet, so we don't want her to, because we don't want to put her off stride, really.
No.
Attention competitors, you have 1 hour remaining.
I'm now feeling the pressure because of the time. I thought I was all right, but now I'm feeling the pressure.
I just want to see Dee Dee proud of what she's doing. That's what you need. That's that thing, the passion, isn't it?
Competitors, you have 2 minutes left.
Come on, give us a red one.
Dee Dee finishes right on the buzzer with a stunning set of nails. Her relief is obvious.
You've done it! You've done it! Oh, that's fantastic. You're all right. Thank you. I love you. You looked as calm as a cucumber, babe. You've done it finished. No, I've learned so much.
That's just the start now. This is just your start of your journey. Now you're going to carry on, aren't you?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely, I feel so confident doing them nails now, like for Salon.
It's the very best that I could have hoped for. Dee Dee has excelled herself, producing stunning competition standard nails that she can be more than proud of. I was banking on the competition putting the fire back in Dee Dee's belly so that she and Asti could reconcile their differences and return to the business with a renewed desire to move things forward. And I'm not disappointed.
I need to keep busy with the nails. I need to keep the interest there and start learning more things. And I'm up for doing another competition. Hopefully I might win next year.
It's my last day in Braintree. In the girls' absence, the salon makeover has been completed, which means this final reveal will be a surprise for us all.
Look, girls. A sign, a hanging sign at last.
I hope they like it.
Go on.
Oh,
nice.
cabinet!
Oh my God.
Oh my God!
They look like the same place.
No, it doesn't.
The salon has been flipped on its head. Asti is the company's greatest asset, and as such, she should be on show.
Oh, look at the chairs!
2 new styling stations have been created, complete with designer wash basins.
Dee can do a nice hand massage.
A new nail table has been given pride of place in the light of the window, and a state-of-the-art computerised booking system adorns the revamped reception desk.
This now looks like a very professional, high-class salon, and perception is half the battle.
We've created a space that is chic,
My martini glass is in there, shaken not stirred.
stylish,
Look at the chandeliers.
and most importantly of all, arranged for maximum efficiency.
I love it. I can't wait to work in it. I can't wait to see it all in action.
I want to get working. I do actually want to get working.
There you go.
To show off the refreshed salon, I've invited the best of Braintree and a few of the industry's most influential figures to be the first to test the treatments and judge the salon's success.
That's it. It's done. It's great. I just need some people now.
Wow, these are really fantastic. From that first day of training at Daniel Galvin, he said that she needed to sharpen up her technique. And it certainly looks as if she's managed to do that in the intervening months, doesn't it?
But will the future customers and industry experts like it? It's their big chance to promote the new packaged treatments and the pamper parties.
So I'd like to give you all one of our leaflets here.
Get it right and Martini's could really put itself on the Essex map.
Okay, well, I'm Asti, it's my salon. So, and this is Dee Dee, she's our nail technician, my sister.
So do you like getting handled?
Today's invited guests are the new Essex girls. They love looking their best and they're prepared to pay good money for top treatments. If Martini's is going to become Braintree's destination salon of choice, these are the people the girls must impress.
This is the Lash and Brow Lounge. Believe it or not, this used to be the hairdressers.
The more treatments you have, the more money that you save.
Have some nibbles and some more of them. Knock your head off, Martini.
Thank you. I like that one better.
Okay, let's go for that then.
Yeah? Yeah.
What do you think?
Lovely.
Yes, I like it.
Definitely.
Oh, good.
Situated nice. Nice area. Friendly girls.
So do you think you might give it a go?
Yeah, I'll start coming here because it's local. So.
Oh, good.
Yay. What about you, darling?
Yeah, definitely. Like, I live in Cheltenham, which is a bit away, but I wouldn't mind travelling here.
It's a fantastic response, but if they want to join the Essex elite, they'd do well to impress one of their most famous neighbours. Lauren Pope made her fortune in the beauty industry before becoming the super sassy star of hit TV show The Only Way is Essex.
This is the hair bit.
I love that whole area.
Isn't it pretty?
Yeah, it's really cosy.
While I must confess I'm not an avid viewer, Towie gave the beauty business a huge boost, and Lauren's seal of approval would be a coup for Martini's.
Hello, thank you for coming.
That's all right, thanks for having me.
This is Asti, the owner of the salon.
Oh, well done. It looks brilliant.
It's like a girls' night in, but with professional people. That's how we wanted it to feel. Okay, man, wipe your eye.
Yeah, I need to come back and do all the treatments.
Thanks, darling.
Thanks, Sandra.
Bye.
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 I started my time at Martini's in despair, but I finished with a sense of hope. Asti is flying high.
Getting the reactions from everybody tonight, that's just made me really happy. We've had a few bookings.
And after her experience at the Nail Olympics, Dee Dee has a fire in her belly and a renewed enthusiasm for the business.
Moment, what would you like done today? Would you like me to do your hands?
It's been a rough old ride, and I don't think the family is out of the woods yet. But at least they now have the tools and the talents to make their salon a success.
So we'll promote the pamper parties and then have a few and tell you how they go.
Oh, good luck, darling. Good luck. I'm rooting for you.
The 4 months I've been working with Asti, Didi and Sandra may seem like a long time, but for me they've passed in the twinkling of an eye. I can't believe how much they've done. And if sometimes unwillingly I've had to pull them up by their bootstraps, look where they are now. They were a complete mess when I first met them, but I really do now have great hopes for their future.
Look at that shine, it's just like...
It's been 10 weeks since I left the salon, and my biggest concern was that Asti and Didi might never manage to establish a good working relationship.
You know, it is quite hard for Didi to treat me like she would a boss.
We will never, ever agree on things, me and Ast.
But I do think that Didi realises a little bit more that it is very important to me, and like having this salon is, to me, it's like her having her children.
Customer numbers are yet to show a major increase, but they are at least sticking to the revamped business plan.
We had a brilliant night on Friday night here. We did shellac nails, eyelashes, eyebrows, and a facial.
You get 3 treatments done, you get 30% off.
Right, okay. And that is amazing.
It is, isn't it?
It's really good.
Thank you.
Very good job.
And what's more, Asti's work on the photo shoot is about to get far bigger recognition than any of us expected.
Oh my God, that's going to be amazing. I can't believe I'm on the front flipping cover. All I wanted was just one of them pictures in a magazine, just to be in it. Now it's on the front. It's brilliant.
Fantastic.
We're not just any old hairdressers, are we, now?
Not now you've got that.
Not now. Brilliant.